So
I
start,
sh
start now.
I
Start,
should have. That was an amazing
start
starting
attack.
point. Um, yeah. Oops. That would have been the best starting point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Have you
already.
started?
Yeah, I did. I started now.
Cool.
Kill ya. Yeah.
Ah! Just kick to the table. Ah!
Okay.
Ow!
Okay.
That
So
hurt.
yeah, I do want to start with this whole flamethrower thing. So Elon Musk has a company other than SpaceX and Tesla. Um, it's called the Boring Company. It provides he digs tunnels under roads under the I don't know where it is. I think it's in California, somewhere. I don't know. I forgot where he was doing it. So he builds tunnels for cars and the Hyperloop to go underneath the ground, kind of like a subway. Instead, this is with cars and stuff. And
Okay.
and what's interesting about this whole flamethrower thing is that it's not government funded. It's company funded, and it costs millions, billions of dollars to do it. And so Elon Musk needs to do these fundraisers, like the Boring Company hats, and the newest additions to that is the flamethrower, and it's a
I
literal flamethrower. He just sells it. It was insane. I was yeah, it was
that's
fun. Oh yeah, it's
that's
just a
hilarious.
flamethrower. It is.
It's like really a playthrough.
And no one saw it coming either. Like he released these tweets, like I've, I need to go search on his Twitter. Um, Twitter. So she was saying like there was this rumor that people started that he started a zombie apocalypse. So this flame, so people would buy his flamethrower. It was quite comedic. Um, yeah, it was actually quite funny. And there was like this huge thing, and yeah, and
That's great.
it's actually a marketing scheme. As more of a saw of these things, on his site, he has a dedicated tweet button mm, to put on there, and linking straight towards his Boring Company account or his website, actually. Um, and it's all just marketing for people to invest, investors to invest in the company to fund his tunneling. Which, yeah,
So, oh wow, okay.
hmm. So like, it's quite cool.
That's
It's a very
hilarious.
very weird marketing tactic of himself, for himself. I mean, yeah,
Definitely.
mm, yeah. S-
Okay, okay. Wow. So, what made you come up with what other Google products could we use? Because we're using Google Keep now.
Hmm?
What other Google products could we use to like little sync in our
Instantly.
accounts? So
Mhm. Honestly, I don't know.
obviously we share an inbox now, so we both have a Gmail that
Mhm.
we share.
Yeah.
We share YouTube. And what are you going on about on YouTube? The search histories.
I saw you're googling Filthy Frank and Le Mans and railroad live feeds, which I thought was quite cool. Um,
Railroad live feed.
yeah, it just showed live feeds of a railroad doing its business. It's quite cool. I don't know if you searched
When
it.
when did well no that have to have been you,
No,
right?
no, it was a long time ago. You just search our search history on YouTube. It's quite
Huh.
cool. It's not cool. I'm just saying.
It's
Yeah,
hilarious. No, because I remember because like I still haven't changed the thing on my PlayStation, so my PlayStation still has the
yeah. I was wondering why it was there. I'm like, okay, you probably
because we were
forgot to change
me
it.
and Joel were just watching Le Mans racing
Yeah,
the other day.
exactly. Yeah. So, I guess that showed thing.
You do see a lot of YouTube channels that just use their YouTube account as
Their
a
normal account.
average YouTube account. Yeah, because they have like liked videos as a playlist, and you're like,
Definitely.
okay, that's weird.
I know, it's just, I mean, I wasn't, I mean, I wouldn't normally do it, but go ahead if you do want to. Just, yeah, go ahead, I don't mind, I'm just telling you, like, yeah, I'm
Just to let you know.
just to let you know, yeah. Shit, now, um, yeah, I don't think there's much of the Google products that allow us, what could help us, like, what are you leaning to? I don't know.
Like Google Keep seems pretty interesting.
Yeah,
There we
like,
go, I see. Yeah. Josh D, Stampy Longhead, Filthy Frank, and Lamar. I was
mm,
sending you a message.
sending me a message. Why? Uh,
Because I searched Justice News as one of our many friends. Because, yes.
mm, I'm actually quite proud that I have a space on your home screen. I'm very proud of that. Um, one of
Oh,
my
you
best
saw the
achievements.
picture, I think. Yeah.
I'm thrilled. Thank you. This privilege. And by the way, if you haven't watched um our previous one, that slapdash thing, our previous podcast kind of follow up thing. Um, we're speaking about Hello Internet's um previous topic about wallpapers, the 16-hour search for wallpaper, and
Which is still insane. Like, damn.
your home screen is, ugh, it's a
Beautiful,
beast.
right?
It's a beast to behold. It's horrible. That's what I'm saying. It's absolutely horrible.
It's a working
It's
screen.
crowded. It's crowded. It's just check mine. Mine's sleek and has
Yeah,
everything
I
that I
used to
use.
have one like yours, but now I just I don't bother. I just keep it. Um, I just
Okay.
like have my music there instantly. I have my commonly used apps.
Mm. I mean, I understand that. I understand that.
Yeah,
Um.
I don't like. I can if I want to. I could keep it very clean if I so
Mm,
wished, but
yeah.
it's better than digging through the apps. Just have the widget there. Widget, it is widget, right?
Which I call it Wicket. I think that the D is silent. Maybe. Don't know. I just thought
Hmm.
so. Mm. So I see that you wanted to speak about YouTubers. What about
Yeah,
YouTubers?
well, I was watching YouTube, and it was YouTube through the ages. What
Okay.
what YouTubers did you used to watch? Like
Okay.
I used to watch Stampede all the time. Now I just watch top 10 videos,
Really.
educational videos.
I hate top 10 videos. I mean, they're kind of cool. Uh, yeah.
Someone just like they tell you one thing like I want information, I want facts, I want to live more.
Yeah. Elaborate on it. You know.
Yeah, some do that, some don't. And those are just
Mm,
boring.
yeah. I feel like we're being a bit boring right now. I don't know.
Well,
Are we?
I'm
I
never
don't know.
boring. I'm the epitome of not boring.
Are you? Yeah, that's true.
No.
I mean, you're interesting in the sense of being a human. That's kind of cool.
Ouch.
What?
You're interesting because you exist. So by definition, you must have something to contribute to the world.
No. Many people don't have anything to contribute. But I'm just saying,
Well,
people
hey,
have
at least you know
experiences.
he does not discriminate.
I don't.
Everyone's boring and everyone's an idiot.
No, I never said that. I never said that.
No, I said that. I'm putting words in your mouth.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, another correlation. Uh,
What? No, that was
between
not.
me and Brady.
Yeah. Wait, what? On what? On what?
It's a theme. I don't know if you've heard it yet, but Brady keeps on twisting Gray's argument. So Gray would be making an argument, right?
Mhm.
But then
I've noticed that.
like Brady takes it way out of
Context. Like,
yeah, way out
yeah,
of context.
like the surname
Like
thing.
wildly, like stupidly wildly.
Yeah,
Yes, I remember the surname thing.
yeah. And I stand with Gray on this anyway. Like most of his things, except for
What is Gray's stance on it again?
that surname is just it's just a label on your name, and it doesn't really give anything. And then
Well,
Brady
it is my name. Think about it. It's also your name.
Wooly.
Willie's my name.
No, I'm saying surname. I said surname. I think you didn't hear
Yeah,
that.
I know. The surnames, like, because there's more than one Joshua, adding another level of classification.
Yeah, but
helps.
for you that is different because people call you by your surname. I guess people call me by my surname technically, but
It's like having a birth maiden name.
but if you could name yourself Wooly, would you? Like as your first name?
No, okay, yeah, I get it. But
Precisely, yeah.
I do think it's nice to have something to fall back on in case. Like, I have 3 names, of course. You know, you're supposed to have a first name, middle name, and last name.
You're not supposed to.
Like,
People have it.
well, in English countries, you're supposed to.
Yeah. But it's
whiteys.
yeah.
Even
White.
Even though, like some don't. It's an English thing, apparently.
Yeah. But
To have
anyway,
more than one name.
Brady
What's
was
the
just saying that
biggest
having
thing?
a surname kind of gives you history. It makes you feel
Yeah.
belonging.
I-
But
That's
for me,
you if
it's
anyone can
what?
say that, because you got a nice tracking of yours,
I do.
of your family
Sure.
history.
But that's my family. It gives it a name to the family, but I guess CGP Gray's stance on this that it kind of cuffs you down. I suppose. I think if how far into the whole podcast things are you in? Are you? Which
I have
episode?
listened to the Christmas special of Star Wars, The Force Awakens,
Which is that one?
which I believe is about 50 something. If you go onto the YouTube channel, it's the green. There's
Mhm.
only one of them there.
I have watched that. I watched all of their Christmas specials. Christmas specials. Christmas specials. Ah,
Is that right?
I did. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. It makes sense. Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
like my stance.
Yeah,
on it.
I am dumbfounded by the way you're listening to these podcasts. You've listened to the most recent one, you listened to the first one, you've listened to the Christmas specials.
Okay, in my defense, I've only like started this whole journey of going through this thing. I was just like, I'm just gonna watch whatever I want, which one ever like
You
sounds
were just
interesting.
watching random ones to start off with, right?
Yeah, but I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna watch first one to the last one, as a thing. Like I want to
So
listen
you've
to.
only started that now.
No, 2-3 weeks ago. think-
Okay.
Yeah.
How often do you listen to podcasts anyway? How?
At the rate I'm growing every day,
Like one whole one every day?
yeah, one, yeah, that's about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why? Yeah.
I don't listen to that much. I'm even weirder than you could imagine. You could possibly think. Think of the weirdest thing. Okay, it's a video, right? I'm watching this video. Now, what is the weirdest video you could imagine me watching while doing homework? Think of it, just like, okay, name a few. I wanna see
GTA,
what you think is weird.
Jacksepticeye. That's really hard to focus.
I don't watch Jacksepticeye,
I know.
but I do watch
I'm
GTA.
just- Yeah, okay.
That-
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't
How
watch
about
YouTube.
Bob Ross?
You
The
sent me an
magical
Instagram
painting.
video of that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yes,
It was
I
like it was like
watching-
1 o'clock in the morning. Like
I was watching Bob Ross paint. Oh my hell! I don't know what I'm doing.
this
with my
rage, you
man.
freaking have a sleeping defect as well. Come on. There's only one person who's allowed one. Come on.
No,
Yeah,
that
what's
was
that?
an exception. That was an exception. After my gala, I had to do homework.
Okay.
So, and I had quite a bit. But when you're tired, it's like it snowballs. When you're tired, you can't just do all your work instantly. You're so tired that you slow down. I actually fell asleep on my desk a few times, even
Really?
as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's just.
So it like
Bob Ross.
snowballs for me, and
Actually, that's not that bad. That's.
it's really nice. It's actually a YouTube channel. Like all
Is
his
it?
videos on a YouTube channel. It's not like pirated or anything. It's like straight up just Bob Ross. Because it
My
all came
brother
out
was
on
listening to them, by the way. I think I have to add
what,
that.
Bob Ross.
Yeah.
The joy of painting or
Yeah,
whatever he is.
that's exactly it. The guy with the big afro. Him, yeah.
Really? Why? Like, aren't your brothers are so young and
No, Matthew. He's.
what?
I don't know. He was just watching him. I don't know.
Now that is interesting.
It is interesting,
That's
isn't it?
hilarious. That's
Cause-
hilarious.
Cause you know him in the fact that he's an annoying little brother, but he has some layers underneath that skin.
He's turned into a person. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, he's still annoying and quite obnoxious, which is the same. Is there a difference between annoying and obnoxious, or is it just the
Yeah,
same?
someone can be obnoxious, but not annoying about it.
Because Kalen is
Yeah.
obnoxious and annoying.
And he's annoying. That's actually a bad example. Someone that's obnoxious is like they walk into a room and you're like, oh god, not this guy again. Someone
Uh,
that's annoying, they walk into a room and it's like, hey guys, and it's like, shut up, hey guys, you're still annoying. Shut up.
or
You know,
like
they carry.
constant irritation, kind of thing.
Yeah, constant irritation is annoying.
And
Obnoxious
obnoxious?
is just being an asshole.
Okay, is it subjective? Like in saying someone might be annoying to someone else, but not annoying to someone.
Oh,
another
definitely,
person.
definitely.
And obnoxious is the same. It's all subjective.
If I was to define it,
Hmm.
it
Yeah,
would
yeah.
be like that.
Okay. 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 Cool.
Yes.
Cleared that up.
Oh, so on the notes, I put swimming. As you
I was
saw.
wondering. Yeah. I'll just have to listen to this. Anyway, let's start it. Let's start this. Go. Shoot.
Okay, so my swimming journey starts about 2 weeks ago in the school gala.
Oh,
And I did pretty well. I won all my races.
that's
Um,
yeah. I know that you're very good at swimming.
yeah, okay, that's pretty cool, right?
Mhm.
But so then I made it into the swimming team from this gala.
Mhm.
But the thing is now is that you have to show up to at least one swimming practice, which isn't that bad. You think about it, I swim all the time. I have all the time in the world. I can go to swimming practice. It's easy enough.
That's yeah.
Oh,
By experience,
friend.
that's not how it is.
no, of course not. But and grade 10, I know what I want and where I have to be. Like before, it was like, oh, it's end of term 2. I should maybe consider taking some extra lessons and this and that. Now it's like extra. So for next week, my time schedule goes like this: Monday morning,
Okay.
6 to 7. I am doing swimming practice now.
What? Like in the morning?
Yeah. In the morning, I hate the morning. You know how much I hate the morning.
Yeah, you're not much of a morning person. More
Not
night
at
person.
all. I'm a
Yeah.
night owl.
Yeah.
But now the thing is that you must attend one swimming practice a week, and there is Monday and Wednesday in the morning, Tuesday and Thursday in the afternoon.
Mhm.
Tuesday, I'm going to extra English, right? I'm going to extra English 2 to 3. Then
Yep.
I'm going from 3 to 3 to karate, right?
Yep.
Um, and then Wednesday I have extra accounting, and my mom can't actually drop me off Wednesday morning, so I can't even go
Why?
Wednesday morning.
Why? I need to ask this because
She's she's
mum.
she's she's dieting, and they make like salads and stuff. And like Wednesday is just the day my mom makes salads. She like goes all out and just makes a butt ton of salads
Okay.
and so on and so forth. Yeah. So Wednesdays are out of the question.
Okay.
And Thursday I have galas for swimming. Because like
Mhm.
if it wasn't for these damn galas, I would go to swimming Thursdays. I'd go to karate, then I'd go to swimming. Easy enough.
Yeah.
But no, galas.
Okay. Like constant galas, like every.
Every Thursday.
So it's not even training. It's just
No,
galas.
galas,
I.
galas, galas and galas.
As much as I see
So
the value of sports, I just think if it takes you away from what you love doing. Okay. Do you like doing it?
okay, it's a very loaded question because I love swimming. In general, it's a great thing. I like training. In the broad sense of it, I like getting fit through swimming.
Okay.
I do not like how swimming is
Green eggs and
screwing up
ham.
my life.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Where it takes you away
Yes,
from the other things you love, right? Kind of thing.
yes.
Okay,
It's
makes
take
sense.
it's stealing my Monday mornings. It's
And Monday's
and
bad
all
as it
that
is.
goes.
So
Well, hey, if I'm gonna start one day off crappy, it may as well be a Monday.
yeah. No,
Right?
that's
Like,
no. Then your whole week's gonna be freaking crappy
no, but
forever.
it's crap on top of crap. It's a Monday on a Monday, you know? It's bad on top of bad.
Yeah, sure. That's one way to put it.
I don't
Okay,
know. If I'm gonna screw up one day, I'm gonna screw it up badly and hope the rest turn out fine.
great. Cause yeah, I hate yeah. Oh, anyway.
My yeah. So, and it's just gonna be for it's just gonna be until 22nd of February.
Oh, it's
So
not that
I
bad.
only have to do this for what, two more times,
It's not
and
that
then
bad.
I can switch to the Thursday. No, not at all. But these galas kill me, bro.
Yeah, but you'll be
Kill me.
fit as nails. Get it? Yeah.
Is that my thing now? I have to be as fit as nails. I'm as fit as nails.
But we all know that's not actually you are fit in a sense. Are you?
Yes. Well, considering, okay, so I have started to, like, it used to be, it's like an unspoken thing at galas, like, you don't have anything extra. I
Yeah.
mean, like not in the sense of, like, anabolic steroids and rubbish like that. No. Like, no one at galas, like, drinks extra drinks or has a power, has an energy bar or anything like that. No, all of us eat nothing like that. But I have just decided this is not a smart thing to do. It's
It
like one of those
isn't.
unspoken things. It's one of those like things that it's such a faux pas. None of us at swimming do it. Like I've been on the scene for many years,
You have.
and none of us do this. But all of us like are tired after galas, but like unnecessarily tired.
Yeah, just eat
Um,
something so you're not dead tired after you're done.
Well, I like so that's what I did. I changed my lunch routine on gala days specifically, and also so my cousin he does long distance mountain biking, right?
Cool.
So he gave me some pointers on anti-cramp solutions because on 2 galas ago I had a big problem. I cramped I pushed off I pushed off the wall, right, to do backstroke, and both of my calves locked up. It was it was honestly one of the most painful experiences I've ever experienced.
Okay. Okay.
Like, in my life, I have never broken a bone. I've never had a flesh wound.
No, you've had a
So
flesh wound. Yeah, you have.
no, but like
Bad. Like.
the definitions of flesh wound, a scrape is not a flesh wound, but a flesh wound is when flaps of skin are falling off.
Okay.
Like a flesh wound.
Yeah, that's
If it
if it's lethal,
no,
it's definitely. Is that a flesh wound?
oh,
If it's
no.
lethal.
So I've never had anything big like that.
Okay.
You know, I've bruised, I've scratched. The big thing up until this point was falling out of a tree and scratching my left forearm.
Oof.
That
Yeah.
was pretty bad, right? And
Mm.
that was nothing. I didn't even cry for that. This.
Did it hurt?
Yes. It felt, honestly, if I didn't stop in the middle of the pool to readjust my calves, it felt like my muscles was going to rip off my bones.
Ow.
It was the most painful thing I've experienced in my life.
I think
And it's only getting worse the more and more I think about it. The more and more I remember it, my memory is getting foggier and foggier, and it's just like, that was a bad experience, that was a bad experience.
I remember.
It probably wasn't that bad, but
Yeah.
it was, yeah. It was
I remember
horrid.
CGP Grey talking about the stuff
saying,
that
the
are
memory is just like so
foggy,
connected.
and the most prominent feature of that memory is gonna be the memory that's gonna
The
be
thing that-
amplified, which is the pain.
But I must say, I did cry that day. Not like weeping tears, but like, I'm a very team-orientated person. So A, that was in a medley that my muscles felt like that. So I
Jeez.
really let down the team. A. B, it was bloody painful. Like, I've had cramps before and I just like swim to the end, get out and stretch the muscle, you know?
Yeah.
This, I had to just stop. I had to just stop racing. I got out, I got to the other end. I got out, it was a 50 meter, I got out at 25.
Okay. I mean, that's not letting down the team. That's your muscles saying that you can't do it. You would have caused more damage if you had to carry on. It was.
Well, the
it's out
thing
of
is,
sheer
it's
pain.
when your body runs out of the nutrients that it requires to operate your muscles, then that's when it apparently happens. But this previous scholar, so my cousin who does long distance mountain biking, gave me a few tips, right?
Okay.
And he suggested these sports shoes. Now these are expensive things, like 34 rand for something that's not even bigger than like it's as long as your index finger, maybe as wide as your big toe. If I was to,
Okay.
you know, they're like those mini bar ones, just bigger than that, right?
Okay. Yeah, and they're just. Okay. Okay. Carry on.
And he suggested have half. No, he said so for he does like 25 kilometers, then he takes one square, right? 4 squares takes 1 square, and then he's good for another 25 kilometers. And so for me, for a competition orientated physical activity, I was maybe 3 races in, 2 races in, I can't quite remember. There were 50 meters, but the first one was a medley, so in total I would have done 300 meters worth of swimming at full pace, which is quite extensive.
Mhm.
And so then I took 1 bar of sports. I know a lot of the sports terminology flies over your head sometimes when it comes to swimming and stuff.
Yes.
But so practically the aim of this story, this long drawn out story, is that the second I touched this stuff, I was like, boom, man, I'm on edge. Yeah, let's go, let's do this, let's race, let's cheer. I was like insane. Like my body just didn't tire after that. It was instantly just like in the place of like I was back to full energy straight after that. I was perfectly fine.
It's very good. Yeah, yeah. I guess having a stigma
And
of like that stuff, you're not allowed to have anything, is actually quite detrimental.
because it was so helpful.
Yeah.
Like, it was so helpful that I'm like surprised this stuff is not banned. But it makes sense because
It's not banning, it's
it
literally
gives
food. What the heck?
it's just yeah, it's just food.
It's
But
natural. It's
it's
not
so
gonna.
perfect. It's so perfectly designed. It's not natural by any
Yeah, it's
standard.
not natural, but
That's like a nutrients packed jelly top right there. Um,
uh,
but it was so helpful that I'm like, I I can't go back after that. I can't do a race without it. Well, not being like a addict or anything without it.
not being an
More like
addict.
a no. I mean like the like a drug addict can't go without drugs for so on and so forth. I'm like
Get,
I could do a race without it. You know,
but
it's not a
you won't
problem.
get to your
But
full
it was
potential.
it's like it's so helpful. I don't see why not.
If there's
You know,
if there's
it
no
lets me
law
compete.
against it,
Yeah,
then
it lets me
why
compete at
not?
full strength all the time. It's more fair to my fellow competitors, letting them go against a full energy me, and me versus full energy them is more fair than me having swam 4 races, having swam 20. I
Yeah,
obviously have more energy than him. I'm obviously going to be doing
a lot
much
better.
better fitness-wise than him.
And
So
it
why
doesn't
not?
so like a knowledge Olympiad, like a mathematics thing where you, I don't know, Olympiad where you answer questions and stuff. It's taking like
Oh
a
yeah,
performance enhancing like written, and it's not the
Ritalin.
same thing
Yeah,
as that, because
yeah.
it's energy.
Ritalin
It's
was
something that you need. It's it's the way
yeah.
you live. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing when people argue, people who need Ritalin should take it, but those who don't shouldn't,
Yes.
um,
If you clinically
because it's
have
unfair.
a thing or of ADD, then like a literal thing, like you go to let's say what's a guy that prescribes mental kind of things for ADD?
Sus.
ADD?
Yeah, it's
Josh?
just doctor. Doctor.
A doctor? Anyway, a guy
Yeah.
that subscribes ADD and gives you a thing,
Yeah.
um, a script. That's it.
Yeah.
If you have a script, then
Uh,
you're allowed to take it. It's clinically
and
diagnosed.
if everyone takes Ritalin, then those who need it are
At a
at the
disadvantage
normal person's
again.
level. Yeah, but but it's the thing is, um, I have heard from many a university graduate that they like take Ritalin. You
Really?
don't need it to take Ritalin. It
Um,
helps so much apparently. It's
in
one of those.
yeah,
It's one of those things. It's just like
in grade
helps.
eight, I don't think you actually knew, because I took it
No, I knew.
I took it one day, and I was a freaking beast. I was a witty ass beast then. Like I was flinging off comments like there was no tomorrow, like really really
I remember you
smart
said.
comments. I really, I think if you have to take that constantly and have that thing, and you don't take it one day after taking it a long time, I think it would become an
You'd be
addiction.
like in despair. You'd be like in
Yeah.
despair. It wouldn't be a a dependency as in like
Oh no,
without
it
this
will
I
be
will not survive.
a
It's gonna be one of
dependency.
those like it. No,
It'll
I
be
feel
an
it's gonna be like
mhm.
a reliance. Like everyone gets used to you operating at 120, so you just think, well,
Well, that's
I
me
can't
then.
operate at 100.
I won't be the
Yeah,
same.
I am 120 now. I can't go back to
Yeah,
90.
and then it's technically an addiction. It's a psychological addiction. Anything could
Well,
be an
I
addiction,
don't
and in
I
the
don't know.
sense,
Anything can be, but I think that this
intellectual addiction.
specifically won't. It's something to easily stop. You just have to
Get used to not
not
being
take.
that,
You have
because
to
mm,
go
mhm.
cold turkey and just realize that people do not give a shit and will not notice the difference.
Mhm.
You notice the difference, of course. You really notice. but many people in your life are just like, oh, you didn't look at that butterfly so much today, huh? Interesting. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking a stereotype, of course,
Because
of,
the science of addiction is that it releases dopamine into your brain, and then once that dopamine kind of level has, because it opens up the way for more dopamine to go into your brain, and once that uh I'm losing words today, um you get used to having a certain amount of dopamine each time you take a hit,
makes sense.
like of thing, and then it's like, okay, I'm not gonna get that again, so I have to take a higher dose, and
Yeah,
that
you
you
need
don't
more
really get.
dopamine,
Yeah,
because the
it doesn't have
one
the
level of
same
dopamine
kick.
becomes norm. Mm,
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah. So
But
that's
yes,
technically addiction.
these are totally natural cues that are
Supplements.
perfectly fine. But they also help. Like I don't think I could. I don't want to feel that tired and in desperate need for energy like I did.
Oh, definitely. It's okay. Uh,
I loved it too much. I must say it was worth it. It was definitely worth it.
I just don't understand why there's this unspoken rule of no one eats something before.
It,
It doesn't. It provides you a
well, no, no,
higher
you
level.
eat lunch before, but when you're in the race, you don't take food and stuff to keep your nutrients levels up. You
They're
know,
saying it's an
you just
endurance
use your
race.
tank up.
Okay, so my dad does more so back then. He does cycling, and during the race he's allowed to have whatever he wants. But of course, swimming is a different ball
But
game.
yeah, that's the thing. Endurance swimming, there's no stopping.
But yeah,
There's
but
no
before,
way to.
then you're allowed to have it before. Like I'm
Oh
picturing
yeah, you're
you.
allowed to have everyone eats before, everyone has lunch before,
Oh wait,
everyone carbo
are
loads the day before.
are you
All of us
taking?
do that.
Are you having like a bar during the race is going? Like it's in your hand
Yeah.
or something?
I see what you mean there.
You just swim with it and you just take a bite. During...
I was thinking
Oh,
for people in the mid-mile, it might be possible.
yeah, like just have a pouch
They
in the
like go
back.
backstroke. They go backstroke, and then
Mm,
they can eat like that.
have a
But
fanny pack during the
but
race. Just, uh,
the second food enters your stomach, especially when you swim, uh, you the buoyancy of your body, it feels off because your stomach is now filled with something. It throws your weight off.
definitely.
I don't know if this is just me, but whenever I drink water,
Oh, it is.
even
It's
like
everyone.
drinking water during a race, I feel like a little bit bloated.
Oh, definitely.
Um,
It's adding more water to your stomach. It's yeah. It's weight.
so that when I do race, the stitches come on a lot easier.
Oh yeah. It's natural. It's because I mean you're adding more weight to your body, even as minute
Yeah.
as it is. There's your body.
Even eating this that like I had half a bar, half a square. I mean half a
Hmm.
square, and I was like on top of the world.
But your body weight was thrown off. I guess I see what you're
Well,
saying.
that's the thing. I had so usually so in a liquid form you must have more liquid to replace what you've lost, right? But
Mhm.
in this chew form, only having half a square did nothing to me. It was nothing. I took in more water doing backstroke than I did food from this chew.
Okay. But
So
uh,
like
yeah,
the amount of chew that I had and the effect that it came out with was perfect. It had no negative effect.
yeah.
Um,
Mm.
and it didn't make me feel funny during the race. Like I did the best butterfly I've ever done in a race condition after doing races. Usually, so like full energy, I can pull a 35 seconds on a 50 meter, right?
Okay.
But this race, I had swam the 200 IM, the worst 200 IM I've ever swam in my life, mind you. I was thrown off by the sides of the walls, and I screwed up my tumble turns twice. Oh, it was horrible. Yet I still pulled fourth out of 6 schools,
That's
which
good.
was
Yeah, but
great.
I'm saying, you're not a small guy. You're fairly tall. Like you used to be a lot bigger before. Um, and so
Yeah, a lot tabbier is
a
more
lot tubby.
accurate to say.
Yeah, precisely. And so that stomach is still there. Just there's not as much skin surrounding it. Your skin isn't as taut as it was.
Well,
Um,
actually, grade 8 into grade 7, I was 70 kilograms of
what?
fat. I was 70 kilograms of fat.
I'm 65, and
Yeah,
yeah.
you're 60. You're so think about it. Think about it logically. A grade 8 or a grade 7,
Mhm.
weighing 70 kilograms, pure fat, and and at our heights now, I would have been looking you in the chin or shoulder, D. I'm looking you in the chin or shoulder, right?
Oh
Think
wow.
about that.
Damn.
Like someone short and fat. I was short and fat. Now I do not. I have grown marginally taller, yet I weigh less. I have not weighed myself recently, but in the past year I did weigh. At my heaviest, I was actually 675. I do remember. That
I
was
haven't I haven't
quite.
been more than
That was a
70.
quite horrid Christmas. That was a quite horrid Christmas. I was really did eat myself into oblivion there. But that 5 kilograms I easily lost. Like it was a quick lose. On those 5 kilograms. But then the nerves of high school set in, and I started
Lose.
intermittently fasting without knowing it.
Oh wow.
You watched the Smarter every day, right?
Not as much as
They
other
did
videos.
he did, yeah, they don't put out as many,
Yep.
frequently, so
Okay.
I don't watch them very often either, but I saw one on only eat certain times of the day. I did it in the fact that I just missed breakfast and I had lunch 10 o'clock. That
Okay.
was when I ate, right?
Mm.
Um,
Okay.
but the intermittent fasting that this guy talks about, you would not eat until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then you'd have an 8-hour window. No, it was, no, what is it? No, it was 12 o'clock, just straight up 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and you'd have an 8-hour window to eat as a select diet, right? Like a normal dinner, and a lunch, right? You'd
Okay.
have that, um, but you wouldn't eat breakfast.
Sheesh.
And it
I
gets
don't.
even more extreme when intermittent fasting is like you can only eat every second day. It gets extreme, but without knowing it, I intermittently fasted and by missing breakfast. Um, and so then I lost a lot of weight until I hit like 60 something, and I don't know how much I weigh now. I actually do not want to look. I do not care to look. I just want to look at myself and be happy.
That's kind of hard sometimes though, especially with the whole
Oh
stigma.
yes, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, who is that? I asked you before. I don't know if you remember this. It stands out in my memory. I asked you, do you look in the mirror and do you see someone else? Because like I never used to look at myself in the mirror. Like
Oh,
mirrors fascinated me. I'd look at them and there'd be someone else in the mirror. Because like because like you don't, do you know what you look like? Uh,
no.
how do you know the mirrors aren't lying to you?
We don't because
Huh?
we've never seen ourselves.
Exactly. Everything's lying to you. You are a green alien. All the technology and people in your life are telling you that you're not a green alien.
We're in a
So,
simulation, and butterflies are controlling our systems, our governments.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but that's how I feel. I look in the mirror and I'm like, that is not me. That is someone else
I
entirely.
yeah, I get that. I get that. I get that.
Like, even if it, like, you know, you do that weird thing where you look at your hand and you see the mirror on the other side. Like, even looking at the hand in the mirror, that hand in the mirror looks more than my actual hand does.
Yeah, and we're more familiar with our hands and arms than our face.
Yes. Even though
Yeah.
our face is one of the things that we treasure and
Down.
pamper the most.
No, I wish I didn't have a face. I wish no one had faces. And then you wouldn't have like these physical cues of like being, like, you know, social um, requirements. I hate social things. I'm not that social, you know? Like, I'm not that literate with the social things. Yeah.
No, I think it's one of those things where, but it is actually kind of nice. If you learn, um, how people conduct themselves, if you learn some of the stuff, like, you can be learn without them knowing. I was I was talking to, some girls, right? And I was like, who here is interested in me? Just out of curiosity, so I looked at their feet, right? So if their feet's like facing you, they're more engaged. You know, in general, if their body is more open towards you, it's
Yeah,
like
but girls like you.
slanted.
Like,
They're like,
but you're a big gold teddy bear when it comes to girls. You really are. I mean, you've had more girlfriends than all of our friend group combined. Actually, not really.
what? Oh,
No, not
God.
combined.
Ask Joel how many girlfriends he's
I
had.
know. You've had.
Oh, that guy, he's just walking in it. He's waiting in it. You there? No. Hello.
Sorry,
Joel.
I'm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was meaning like you're really good with the girls though. I've people notice that, you know.
Thank you. But sometimes I'm too good, and I'm like a brother too. So.
Oh, friend zoned? Yeah, I've never felt that.
Yes.
I'm just too cold.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've been
I'm,
twice, but never really.
yeah, I'm very cold towards everyone who's not my friend. Yeah, initially, you know.
That's a singularity of friend.
Yeah. Oh, no, thanks. That's great. That's great.
I know, it's like all the compliments to me. I just take it. I'm just like,
Yeah. Under my expense, you know. It's fine. Oh.
nah, doesn't matter. But, I must say, Joel is waiting in it.
Excuse me?
He's just waiting in pussy.
Oh yeah, he is. And I can't wait to hear from him when he's in like college. Or like one day I meet up with you and then Joel's there, and like, oh hey Joel, how's college? Like, oh great. Like, oh wow, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh no, I'm gonna crack the joke. I'm like, he's already got his like first STD in like the first week.
Eesh. Oh no. Oh. Joel, don't do drugs. I like the way you are. Don't marry. It's like, just wait. Being married, just study, please.
First STD. First STD in the first few weeks. Beautiful.
Yeah, but he is gonna be waiting in it. I don't.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
He's just got that kind of like face and personality just to match.
It does. Yeah. And also you, kinda. You also do, right?
Thank you, but I struggle with conversation topics.
Oh,
Ironically, it's not.
you're the one with the freaking podcast.
Yes, well, it is painful because any lady that I know or talk to, they are so different. Like, there's no one like me that I know to talk to and get with. So, it always ends up being like, so, what are you reading? I'm reading, Narnia and a Notebook and Goosebumps, and you? And I'm like, I'm trying to get through the first chapter of Call of Cthulhu. Oh, how long have you been reading that for? Like a few hours? And I'm like, months.
I hate when girls think they're superior if they read books.
I gave that tone, but none of the girls that I talk to are like that. It's just my girl voice. It's nothing.
No, no, no. It's in general. Girls tend to like actually people in general. Feel like
Everyone
they're
that reads
superior
in general
when they
has
read.
I always feel like that.
Reading books. I mean, I had this exact thing. Like, oh, I like books now. Wow, I'm so intelligent. Wow. But then, the more you read books, the more you know that you're, yeah, the more you know that
The more you know that it's just another thing. Like I used to feel like, oh, I am the fucking shit because I can solve a Rubik's cube, right?
yeah,
The more and more I solve a Rubik's cube, the more I'm like,
yeah,
that is actually not that intelligent whatever.
yeah.
It's just
Anyway, I don't want to
kind
get
of
started because my thoughts haven't been properly thought out yet
filtered.
on
So
this.
is this a veto? Is this a veto? Is this a fit
No,
veto?
it isn't a veto. It's more of a
Is this a
subconscious.
mild veto? Semi veto? Half veto?
Um, half because I have thought about it before. I definitely have.
But
Just
you want more concise thoughts.
precisely, and I'm not that good with feeling social cues, so I don't know if this stuff
Put it
is.
down on the notes. Put it down on the notes.
I will put it down, and we'll speak about it.
Put it down now.
Oh,
Put it down now, because I already forgot what we're talking about.
okay. I'm just gonna call it the intelligence factor. Um, sounds good. Hey, I know what it means,
Just
and
as
I'll.
long as you remember what that is.
What? I will. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. Because I know my memory for menial things has gone out the window. This is a CTP Grey thing that I have adopted, is that I don't feel I should remember anything.
Yeah, and
I'm
you want
like,
to focus
if it's
your brain power on things that matter. I understand.
exactly, like, so for school and life in general, I, I forget the most menial of things just because I have my journal with me 24/7 now. Because I'm
Oh,
taking it to school as well now, so
it's really
I
cool.
just take it to school, write down my homework, write down birthdays, I write down
Yeah,
to-do
but
lists.
I can never do that. Wait, what did we call it again? The something gray, the unacceptable or unmentionable gray. I don't know.
No, wait, I got it. I'm still on my tongue. Uh,
Did you say it? I want to
to
go.
do with your left hand. You couldn't think of something with your left hand.
Incapable.
The
Incapable gray.
incapable grey.
Yeah,
The
that thing.
incapable grey.
Part of that concept is that menial things have a lot more, I don't know, meaning, you know? So, stuff like that. Brain power is wasted on menial things. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's kind of like a side effect of it, which I've read up. I've already read up on it, I suppose.
But do you feel that you waste time on menial things?
Oh, freaking yeah.
Not waste time, but spend time on menial.
Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on it because I don't know either. So, that's just what I've read so far. So yeah.
That it is a common thing for the
Definitely. I've read many books on it.
What is it again? Incapable?
Incapable girl. I'm putting that in the notes just so we don't forget
Incapable girl.
it. Yeah. I'm putting it on another note.
Put it in like lingo and like give incapable grey and its definition, like what it is.
Okay.
Just so that we don't forget our own lingo.
Bull grey. Like straight up.
Grey.
Like straight up call it.
Just,
Okay.
You know. Wear
Okay, cool.
that shit like a badge. Wear that shit like a badge.
Sure. It's what you say.
It's you. It's your badge.
Yeah.
It's your individuality.
Sure.
It's all incapable grey.
Cool.
Make t-shirts.
Keep quiet. Cool. I've done it.
Yeah, t-shirts. Is looking on this. You
Okay,
know, the
sorry.
guy.
Sorry. Yeah. Cool. I wrote it down.
Sorry. What,
How long?
t-shirts or incapable guy?
It is. It's incapable gray. I think it is.
Okay, cool.
Like my hand is incapable. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, you're incapable of coming up with a thing in the left hand.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's a
Y'all
nice.
gonna ask what the incapable grey is, and I'm just gonna be like, figure it out.
Yeah, it's his left hand. It is my left hand. Door. Anyway.
And also the color of my underwear.